Hey, what's up you guys? Bananda here. This video is going to be what happened the Saturday after Halloween. I think it was that Saturday after Halloween. But I went to a party. And if you know me, I've never been to a party. Ever. Never, ever, ever been to a party. And I've always wanted to go to a party. And so, my friend Margie, I don't know, I haven't made a video with her, but one day I'm going to make a video with her so you guys can, see her. She's gorgeous, and, she's, perfect. So, Margie threw a party, and I was super excited. I've been excited for, weeks since she told me that she was going to have a party. I was so excited. I wanted to go to this party so bad, and I was going to stay there all night. I wasn't going to leave until, the party was completely over. It was going to be fun. I was so excited. I had my outfit pretty much picked out. It was a costume party. So, me and Chris figured out we're going to wear onesies. I wore a skeleton onesie. He wore his Chewbacca onesie because it had, little purse pocket thing on it. So we can put his bong in it and take it to the party. Because they only had one bong. Sorry if that was super loud. I'm sorry. But they only had one bong, and it was a glass bong. We were going to be sitting in the basement, and there was going to be cement. Didn't want to break their bong, and ours is silicone, so it's drop it, fuck it, who cares, it'll be fine. So, the day of the party, I was kind of scared because it's my first party, and I'm not going to know that many people, and there's supposed to be a whole bunch of people coming, and I was ready, but not ready, those, whatever, and me and Margie just, not even 30 minutes before, we just worked a wedding, so, we're already, my feet hurt, I'm exhausted, I'm just done. Because we also, worked a whole day at work, I think. No, it was a Saturday. So, the day before we worked all day. And I remember that I think we worked extra hours also. So, I'm already tired, I just want to sleep for the rest of my life. I'm done. I'm ready to check out, but... So, we go to this party, me and Chris are, excited, we couldn't find our house. And, because I don't know. But I didn't know where her house was because I've only been through the back door and I've only been to her room. So I never, went through the front door. I've, been on the front porch one time, but I never saw, what her house looked like from, the outside looking at the front. So I didn't know where her house was. So we get to her house and we get inside and we have to walk all the way to the back door because the front door was locked because the party, pretty much she just got home because she went to go get alcohol and came back. So, there was, a few people already there, and I think it was her roommate's friends, and, a few of her friends, kind of, and then people from work. There were, 2 people from my job that was already there. Which I was, super excited for. I was glad, yay, people I'm gonna know, I'm not gonna be alone, I'm not gonna know anybody. And so, we kind of, start mingling after we get there. We kind of, I got, 2 drinks in me, it was very, very strong drinks, because they had, a punch bowl that her roommates have made, and they're both alcoholics, they're, you know what I mean, they're not, alcoholics, but they're not, alcoholics, they just drank, so they're used to alcohol, and I'm not, I don't drink very often, I'll have, a few, I don't know what they're called, not, are they called wine coolers? I don't know, but they're, the little, what are they called, Mike's Hard Lemonades, I'll have those, once in a long while, whenever me and Chris are hey, you want to drink, and, smoke, and, chill, and just, have, one drink, I'll have one drink once in a while, and so I don't really drink, and so I'm, I was, tipsy off, one of those drinks, and I was pretty good, I had those 2 drinks, and they weren't pretty, big drinks, but they were, drinks. So, I had those, and then Margie got a drink, and she didn't like it, and she didn't like it at all, she was it was fucking nasty, and me, I was okay, chugged it, drank it, I was chugged it down and shoved chips, because it was fucking gross as fuck, I almost puked after drinking it, I think it was some kind of wine's disgusting as fuck, so, she had that, and then, I got a big gulp of this, I think it was, some, I don't know, it was, this weird, not, fruit punch, what was it? I don't know, it's like grapefruit. That's what it was, like a grapefruit thing. And it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't good. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I'm weird. I don't like the taste of coffee. I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't know. Just don't like it. So I don't really drink that much. So I had that, and so I was already like I'm a little tipsy. Like I can, like I'm good. Like I got a buzz on. I'm good. Like I'm good. We danced for a little bit. We chilled. We mingled, talked. We hung out. I got really hot in the onesie because it was super, super hot in the house because there was a bunch of people, and it was just hot as fuck. And so I brought a pair of like teeny tiny little shorts, and I was wearing a crop top. My crop top that says I have no tits. And I don't know if you guys have seen it. I think I filmed a video with that shirt on. I love that shirt so much, and I wish I could wear it every day, but you can't. So I brought that, and I wore that. And not very long after, we went downstairs to the basement and smoked. I smoked more than I usually do, for one. And I drank more than I usually drink. And so I was not feeling good at all. When I smoke, my anxiety gets bad. I just can't do it. And it's like, if I smoke too much, like if I smoke a little bit, I'm good. Like I'm chill. I can do this. But when I smoke a lot, or like smoke more than normal, or just pretty much pretty much most of the time when I smoke, I have anxiety gets worse. I just get really bad, and I just can't do it. Can't. And so I don't really smoke very much. Like, I'll smoke with Chris if we're gonna like chill in the room and cuddle and just watch movies, and that's all that's going on. But if there's like a bunch of people and stuff like that, I can't. It stresses me out, makes my anxiety worse. I can't do it. So I was like freaking out. I was getting panicky. I wanted to leave. Like, I didn't want to be there anymore. I was done. And we were only there for like not even a few hours. Like, I was just done. I wanted to go home. I was like kind of wobbly. I couldn't really walk. Like, I could walk, but I was like, I couldn't walk straight. Like, if I had to walk in a straight line, if I got pulled over, well, I didn't drive, but if I was ever to have to walk in a straight line at that point, I couldn't do it. I would be like this. Like, I physically couldn't walk straight. It was bad. And so I started freaking out, and when I freak out, like, the first thing that pops into my head is what I say out loud. Like, it could have nothing to do with anything that's going on. And I don't know why I started panicking, but it's gonna sound crazy. So Chris brought, like, a little bit of weed for the party. Just a little bit, just to kind of, like, make sure, like, we could share with everybody, or just bring enough for just us to smoke or whatever. And I don't know what got this thought in my head, but I started freaking out thinking he brought all of his weed with us. And I don't know why, but it was freaking me out, and I was freaking out, and I wanted to leave. I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna smoke all the weed. Because nobody else was, like, pitching in at that time. Like, it was just us, like, everyone smoking the weed that we brought. And so it was like, why are we the only ones pitching in? I don't know why, but I got that thought in my head and I was freaking out. I was like, we gotta leave. I don't want him to smoke all of his weed. Then we're not gonna have money to buy anything, or we're gonna have, I don't know. I was just going crazy. Like, I don't even know. I was like freaking out. And so I just wanted to leave this party. Like, I was done. Like, I wanted to leave. And so I told Chris I wanted to go upstairs, and he went upstairs with me, and I started talking to him, and I was still freaking out. Like, I couldn't calm down. We were in Marge's room when this was happening. After, like, we came upstairs, went to Marge's room. I kind of tried calming down. He didn't want to leave. Like, I knew he didn't want to leave, and I felt horrible for making him leave, but I couldn't be there. I was too drunk, and I was too high, and I was cross-baited as fuck. Like, I physically was so bad. It was bad. And when I was in the room, I was also freaking out because people kept, like, I could hear people outside the door, and it was freaking me out because I thought they were listening to me and, like, gonna make fun of me. And I don't know, I get really, like, anxiety, and I think, like, people are gonna be mean to me, or people are gonna freak out and gonna hate me, and it's just, I don't know, I get like that, and it gets inside my head, and I freak out, and I just can't think about anything else, and that's all I can think about, and that's the only thing that's in my brain. and my brain just, like, makes it so it's, like, 10 times worse, and just, it's bad. And I was freaking out. People kept opening the door, and then they'd leave it open, so I was like, yeah, they're listening to me. They're going to listen to me. They're going to hear everything I say, and they're going to make fun of me. And when I leave, they're going to sit there and make fun of me, and they're going to hate me, and I'm going to have no friends, be alone for the rest of my life. I was freaking out. Like, I don't even know why those thoughts were in my head, but I was freaking out. Like, I was just like, ugh. And Chris was like, you want to leave? And I was like, yes, I want to leave. Let's go, please. I grabbed my stuff. I put my onesie back on, and we left. And he had to go get his bong that was downstairs, so Margie was outside, kind of like she was like walking into her room. I think she was coming to get something or to check on me. And she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm not okay. Like, she's like, are you going home? And I was like, yeah, I'm going home. And I was like freaking out, and like she'd walked me outside, and she gave me a hug and was telling me bye. And I was like, can you walk me to the car? Like, I don't think I can walk to the car by myself. She's like, yeah, and she, like, has to help. She helped me walk to the car. Like, that's how, like, wasted I was. Like, I was that messed up. Like, I couldn't walk to the car by myself. And she walked me to the car. I was, like, wobbling the whole way. Like, I was, like, ugh. And I hate myself for what I did next. Okay, so we walked, and waiting for Chris. I was kind of cuddled up to her because I was freezing to death. Like, well, I was, like, cold, and she was, like, super warm, or it was the other way around. I can't remember, but I remember, like, it just felt nice cuddling next to her, because it was just, like, I don't know. And I didn't whisper, I said it out loud. I was like, in my head, I thought I was saying it in here, and not out loud, and I said, you feel nice. And right after I realized I said it out loud, I was like, I'm sorry if that sounded creepy. That was not supposed to come out creepy. Because I said it in the most creepiest fucking voice I could. Like, I don't even fucking know. Like, it came out so fucking creepy, and I didn't mean to, and I felt so, like, I was like, she's not gonna be my friend anymore. I'm gonna have no friends. Like, she's gonna be like, this chick is so creepy. I don't want to be friends with her. Like, she's creepy. And I'm not gonna say, I am attracted to Margie. She's a very beautiful lady. She's extremely gorgeous. Or, they are extremely gorgeous. I'm sorry I keep getting your pronouns wrong, Margie. I apologize. I'm still trying to get used to them. I love you. But, so, I pretty much, like, creeped Margie out. And I apologized for it. And then Chris comes over when I'm apologizing. And he helps me in the car, and I just sit down. I'm just, like, done. Like, I can't. And then we get home. Chris turns to me when we get to the door. He's like, don't talk. I was like, okay. I'll have my face. Oh, this is another funny thing. Apparently when I was walking out, Margie handed me a smoothie. And in my head, downstairs we had a water because we filled up Chris brought a cup of water because he knew I was going to probably want something to drink. But I think also he filled up the bong too with the water in the cup. I don't remember. But I was drinking on that water, and I thought I brought it upstairs with me, and I don't remember not having that cup. I thought I had that cup in my hand, and I reached down to, like, take a drink of water, and I was, like, because I was thirsty, and, like, I take a drink, and it scares me. I'm like, what the fuck is this stuff? Like, what is this? And I was like, I thought I had water, and Chris was like, no, Margie handed you a smoothie. I was like, no, she didn't. I had water. Like, this is a smoothie, I understand, but when did I get this? Like, where did I get this? And he's like, Margie gave it to you. I'm like, no, I had water. Like, I was you know what word I'm meaning. I remember having water, not a smoothie. Like, I don't know where, I don't remember getting this at all. Like, I don't. And it freaked me out. I was, like, freaked out because of it. But, other on, and we get home, and I'm, like, also kind of, I don't know. I was crossfaded as fuck, but get home, and I just start talking. Well, I also, when we were near the car, actually, I, like, started admitting a whole bunch of stuff from, like, that Chris didn't know, or, like, stuff like that. Like, I started saying stuff, and then when we got home, I said a whole bunch of stuff, and, yeah, I, like, I don't know, I'm glad I told him. I'm not going to tell you guys what I said because you guys have no need to know, but, like, that stuff is more personal. But I told Chris, and it's kind of helped a lot with our relationship because I feel like now that he kind of knows stuff that went on, it's understandable. But I was so drunk, like, I everything that popped in my head, I said out loud. When we were at the party, I started screaming about I wanted people. This was after I took my first hit. Like, I was high, and I was drunk, and I was done. I started screaming at everyone because I wanted everyone to race taking a hit for 9 minutes. I don't even know. I don't even remember why. Oh, yeah, it's because when I started freaking out, I started freaking out because I wanted to leave, and I said Chris has to call his nephew or brother or something like that. I can't remember if I said his brother or nephew, but I think I was wrong, and, it was, the first thing that popped in my head, and I yelled it, and it was a lie. It was a complete lie, and I don't even know why I lied about it. I was like, yeah, we have 9 minutes, and I don't even know, because I just wanted to leave. I was, freaking out, and I didn't want Chris to be, I didn't want to get up and just leave, and then also there was, 20 people down in this teeny tiny little fucking basement, and it was just too much, and it was claustrophobic as fuck, and yeah, but that's my party story, my first ever party. I was only there for 2 hours. So hopefully, if I ever go to another party, I will not fuck myself over so much and drink more than I should and smoke more than I should. Because it's a party and I should have fun, but also it was bad. So first party experience was horrible, but usually they are. But I loved Margie's party. She was very considerate and understanding with everything that went on, and it was nice. I really enjoyed it. The people there were fucking amazing ass people. Those people were so cool. There was gay dudes out the wazoo. It was fucking amazing. It was my kind of party, and I ruined it for myself, and I'm super pissed at myself, but what can you do now? But yes, I love you guys. Hope you guys like this video. If you don't like this video, I'm sorry, but if you do like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to me. I want so many more subscribers. We're almost at 300, I think. Or are we over 300? I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But I still always, if you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you back. I always do that. Every time I get a notification that I have a new subscriber, I go straight and subscribe to them when I realize it. And I subscribe to everyone that subscribes to me, and I'll keep doing that until my fan base goes insane and I get 100 new subscribers a day or whatever. Then that'll take a while, but I will try to keep doing that as much as possible because I love you guys and you guys mean so much to me, and I love you guys. I love how cool you guys are, how awesome. I love seeing your guys' comments. If you guys have watched to this long, please comment down if your first party experience was horrible. If you haven't had a party experience, just say if you want to have if you've had a cool party experience, comment down below. If you haven't, just be I haven't been to a party yet, and that would be cool. I'm 19 and I went to my first party this year. So trust me, it takes a while for sometimes it takes a while to have a cool party or to even go to a party. But it's fun. It's fun. I love you guys. Subscribe, share my videos. I don't fucking care. Share them. Make memes out of me. Put me in cringe compilations. I don't fucking care. As long as you guys like this stuff, I don't fucking care. I have memes about me. If you guys have seen memes about me, send them to me. Add me on all my social media. It's always linked below. If you have social media that I don't have, or you guys are hey, you should totally get this social media, tell me that, and I'll get it. I'll make sure I have the social media you guys are on. I would love to have social media like you guys, especially since Snapchat's going bye-bye, so yes. But bye guys, love you guys so much. Hope you guys like this video.